So, the boss has spoken. The Rob of Thompson has ordered me to go live. We are 2 minutes late. No intro music. We'll do the intro videos, but no intro music today. Trying to get a decent luck. Finally think I'm okay with the setup. Started again from scratch with a new default setup and worked from there. And it's a lot better than what I had at Moss to Gloss last week, where I reverted to default in the warm-up session and found it to be far superior than the Behemoth that I had created. Anyway, let's roll those intros, get out on track. We're here at Watkins Glen, one of my favourite tracks, and we're with one of my favourite cars, the Porsche 911 RSR from 1974. Right, there we go. Let's get out there. Already a minute and a bit gone.
No sweat. You can do this.
That's a nice empty track if we go now. A little bit too fast, naughty boy. They didn't have accurate speed guns back in 1974, did they? They wouldn't have known I was speeding. So, we took the default setup, stiffened up the rear, and that seems to have got rid of the understeer. That means we can power out of most corners without going in a straight line and without losing the rear on the corner entry. That's the idea anyway. With my previous setup had massive turn in or wag. It would kick its tail out hard on turn in. And if you got that right, it was beautiful. But it was very easy to get wrong, so consistency was a big problem. As usual, H-pattern shifting, heel and toe. I might have to do a pedal cam, but that might scare away all my viewers, all 1 million of them. Oh, got a wag on. Oh, too late. Called revolvers, Rob. Guns in the 70s, yeah. Right, flying lap. Heavy braking down to second gear for turn 1. Staying in 4th gear, back to the rev limiter, which helps me avoid additional shifting to 5th with H-pattern shifting. That costs us time. Flat out through here if we can keep a tight line. Or flying through there, I think we're going to be in trouble. Split coming up, breaking down through 4th to 3rd. Feathering that throttle to about that point. Oh, we're going to be on the power a lot earlier, I think. 4th, 3rd, 2nd. Drives out of the corner really nicely, and I'm used to it not doing that. I'm holding off the power, expecting not to be able to get through the corner, and then when I do get on the power, I find I could have been on it a lot earlier. It just drives well through the corner. most speed guns in the 70s. Called speed revolvers. A joke there. Probably. Not bad lap so far. The blip that's all there to steady the car. Terrible up. Not an amazing one either. It's a nice turn one. First sector. Best so far.
Yellow flag.
Lively. Traffic up ahead. Let me through. Oh, very nice lap. Far my best lap.
You're in P7. Watch out, yellow flag.
T1 again. Very nice. This is a really good lap. Don't know where I'm getting this from. This will take pole. Where's that come from?
Temperatures are right on. That's P4. Just 5 more minutes.
Stan's gone 2/10 quicker.
Tires are up to temp.
Just feeling really nice. Too early on the power. Fuel for another lap.
That's P2.
Try.
Just 3 more minutes.
We'll be on vapours at the end if this doesn't start spluttering.
Caution.
Braking. I think we're going to run out of fuel. There's a terrible corner. Running out of fuel. Okay, well, somehow we're in second place. Let's go and watch Sebastian Bork now in Switzerland on track. See if they can beat me. We've got a minute on the clock. I think Sebastian's just coming round for another flying. Where is he? No, he's in the start of the flying. Let's stick with Sebastian Bork then as he begins his last attempt to go up from third place. He's got Aaron Schmidt just 10th behind and Craig Patterson another 10th behind that, I think. First split coming up any moment. He's fractionally slower, just by a hundredth from his PB. So he is looking like he might improve. What does he need? He needs about 3/10. So Aaron Schmidt has just snuck ahead. He's just snuck ahead, and he is on an absolute fly. If he's got another attempt, let's go and have a look at Aaron Schmidt, because if he's still got enough fuel for another lap, then he might sneak ahead of Stan van der Keulen, because he is just 5 thousandths behind. So Aaron steals second place, pushes me off the front row, back down to the second row with Sebastian Bork as it stands at the moment. I think Erwin has Sebastian Bork on track as well. Sorry, Stan van der Kullen rather on track as well. So Stan has a chance to set another improvement. Erwin goes a whole 10th quicker. How does he do that? If he can keep that pace going, then he is going to take pole position away from Stan van der Kullen. Although that was a very, very wide line, but he will be able to then power out the corner as he cuts in late. But has that cost him? When we get the sector split, we'll find out whether that 10th advantage that he has been lost or not. That was a very tidy corner as he heads down the hill to the tricky right-hander. Tightens up a little bit towards the end. Attempts you to try and get on the power. He's kept it tight and he's powering out. Going to get another split any moment now. We'll find out whether he's improving or not. What's he got? Oh, he's down by 3 tenths, so that has cost him a lot of time. That wide line into at the end of the long back straight. I don't think he's going to improve now. We will try to switch. I don't think Sebastian's probably finished by now. That was a flipping great exit that Erwin did there from that corner. Puff of smoke as he spins up one of the rear tyres. But I'm pretty sure Stan's going to hold on to pole position with that lap, unless Erwin did some epicness in Sector 3. He has got Stan van der Kullen right behind, so he doesn't improve. He's down by a 10th. So Erwin did do some epicness in that last lap. We pulled it back from 3 tenths down to 1 tenth down, but Stan actually, he was right behind in the other blue car that we can see in the background now. He was on a flyer as well, and he pulled out another 10th to secure, secure his pole position. So let's go and have a look at those standings. I was surprised at my good finish there, but just at the end of practice, and the reason why I didn't start the stream till quite late, my setup finally started to come together. Because we've got Stan van der Kullen in pole position, the extremely fast Dutch boys. Aaron Schmidt in second place, he makes up the front row. Myself in third with Sebastian Bork on the second row. We're both about half a second back from Stan in pole position. And we've got Craigie in 5th place. We'll have Theo next to him on the grid in 6th place. Nando Flanagan then in 7th, Gergely Kovacs in 8th, Stephen O'Sullivan in 9th, and Ivan Jurkovic rounding off the top 10. 11th place is Vanja Beljan. That's a new name, I think, so welcome, Vanja. Barry M in 12th place, Alexis Buchev in 13th, Bruno Capelletti, he takes home 14th, Jorge in 15th, Ramon in 16th, Christian Prohov in 17th, Redwan Lamati in 18th, Andrew Katenko in 19th, Tobago in 20th, and Sven Arna in 21st. Let's get Alexei a setup. We need to get that fuel back up. It was 50 litres we were taking. It was my theory. Be 17.5 laps. I think it will be 16. Let's take an extra. Oh, yeah, I think it'll be 16. We might get a bit of a slipstream, so let's take an extra litre to be safe. Just to be safe. Igor. Ah, no good, mate. No good. This is a really good combo. Very good combo. And I finally got my head round how to get this car set up. And it really does feel nice today.
On your left. Clear left. Car left. All clear. All clear.
You know what I'm going to do in race, because you know what I've just done there. I just misshifted because I suddenly realised I had a car. Well, there was a car to the left of me. I misshifted, and guess what went bang?
Watch your right. All clear.
May have been my engine.
Go, go, go.
A misshifted race, and we will be kaboom! Right, let's try through here. Cold brakes, cold tyres. full tank of fuel. Hee. Oh, topical, Mr. Rob. They've blown up another one recently.
Yellow flag. Your brake temperatures are right on. Tires are up to 10.
Slightly wider line. So we are too wide. Oh, this car drives so well out of the corners. Let's go wide again. I want the power there. Normally, it just wants to go in a straight line. No drama though. Again, we'll go for a wider line. You know, I think I'm going to be pushing the wide line in corners. Have I got TC on? I haven't got TC on. You wind-up version. It is possible that I might have turned it on by mistake when I've been testing GT3s, and yeah. So I might have left it on there. Oh, wind-up merchants. You're just getting the distraction lines ready, aren't you? Just getting them ready for the race. Right. No idea if we're inside or outside line, so let's go try the inside.
The caution flag is out.
Sebastian seems to think he's going to be inside.
Car right. Clear. Watch out, yellow flag.
Nice and tight, nice and safe. Hey Stan. Yes. A quality last-ditch lap there to secure your pole position. That was a mad dash to the loo, back with 40 seconds to spare. Perfect. Right. Check everything, 51 litres. Alright. Be alright then. Inside line. I want exit to monitor. Put some handbrake on. Just in time to get it close. Close is good. Now hold it on the handbrake. More lights. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Green, green, green.
Oh, another car on the inside. Breakies with a great start. Whoa, kind of was still there. Oh, somebody else has punted me off. Dan, I think, completely forgot I was there. Somebody else made contact with the rear and went off track.
Watch your left. Hold your line. Brake temperatures are good. Your tires are now at optimum temperature. Keep right. Clear. All clear. Caution.
apex. Wall for Craig.
Watch out, yellow flag.
Line, have to lift.
Car right. Watch your right. Keep left. Still there. Clear right.
Clean overtake, don't want to battle too hard at these early stages.
You're at P4.
Bobbed off from Theo, thank you Theo.
On your right. All clear. Right side. On your right. Car right. Clear right.
See you, sir.
Car left.
Well, okay, sorry Theo.
Keep
I
right.
was not expecting you there, sir.
Clear left. Clear.
Did not expect Theo there at all. I must be quite early braking into that corner. Try to return the favour to Theo.
That's P5. Car right. Clear.
Catch up with him. draft himself, he doesn't need it. Play our cards right, T and I could capitalise on the lead trio battling so hard. He wants to get involved in that battle.
Okay, your tyre temps are looking good.
Whoa, whoa. Got a wiggle on just as the rear touched the grass. Thought I was gone there. Managed to hold it. Yeah, there was panic there. You got a wiggle on and starts to slap around, and usually that's it, you're gone. Quite happy at the moment to be kind of 2 seconds back from this bunch. This drama, it's H-band shifting and all the rest of it. Don't know how many of the guys up there are doing that. It allows me to focus a bit more on what I'm doing. Great drive out of that corner. That was a bit of a close tyre wall. You're not getting any draft back there, fella. Yeah, it does look a bit like a promo video. Give you that bump draft back if I could. Too bloody quick, sir. Oh, Craig's off. He covered it though. He recovered that very well. Side by side with Theo.
Your tyre temps are fine.
Invalid that for that. I didn't. Oh. Got which gear it was in. Miss shifter.
Your brake temperatures are right on.
A couple of tenths of that. All these paddle shifters up front. Don't have to worry about which gear they're in. So he's closing in a bit. Slide down in 15th, so he's doing very well. I think it was 15th, so maybe more like 10th to 11th.
Tyres are up to temp.
Like to lose touch. 4 up front. Massive paddle shifter, yeah. You're a lazy wanker. It's a paddle shifter. Nice final corner. maybe that. So he's closing in quick. Those guys going too wide, corner after corner, not able to catch back up yet. Yeah, having a little look the inside where he got past me. Came round a little bit there, trying to push a bit harder, and the risks are increasing. Just thought I'm going to orderly line up front there at the moment. Four wide? Is that 4 wide? It might well have been at one point. That looks scary from here, let alone being there in it. Yeah, I think so. No, it's all tactical, honestly. I'm not trying to catch them, I'm just biding my time, honestly. Hoping that they take each other out. I could catch them if I wanted to, you know.
Okay, your tyre temps are looking good.
Well, Alexis made a mistake, he's dropped back. That's good because he was gaining rapid style. We've gained, look. All their battling has helped. Be nice to get a bit of a slipstream.
Your brake temperatures are now within range.
Got kind of balked a little bit by Theo. Just about picking up some slip now. Unfortunately, Evan's getting a lot more because he's closer. I think Evan is definitely biding his time at the back there. He's there to pounce if he can. You realise I'm just a cameraman today, don't you? I'm not actually racing. Just hired, you know, because they know I'm a very quick driver. I'm hired just to get good camera footage. Yeah, I would think so. of course what I'm doing as well, guys. I'm waiting to the 5-minute mark as well. Aaron deliberately hung back there, I think. Hoping to get a better run without getting bumped by Theo by being too close. That might be a really good strategy. But I think Theo's getting a great slip. It's not quite working because I think Theo's getting the better slip. Aaron's not quite getting enough. Yeah, I've had none of the slipstream. Look how much of a difference it makes. I've had none of the slipstreams down this back straight. These 4 guys every lap getting about, I would say, about a half-second advantage because I can't quite get to the slipstream. Definitely applying more pressure now. Come on, Aaron, pull out.
Left side. Keep right. Clear left. 5 minutes left. Car left. Still there. All clear.
Oh, Jesus.
Clear right. Watch your right. Car right. Car right. Clear right. Clear.
How could he have known I was not there?
Watch your right. Clear.
I definitely are not to tap Aaron like we did Craig. How did he not know where he was clear to come across like that? Shaking a little bit with excitement here. Or nerves. Exit down, come on.
On your right. Clear. On your left. All clear. Watch your right. All clear.
Bloody hell. I think my mic was muted. Did you see the stationary car? I came in fast because I was telling Theo and there's a stationary car on the bloody driving line. I was lucky to hold that. Very lucky to hold that, but it looks like we're not going to catch up with Theo now. The Rifto on that corner. Never really had to slip throughout the whole race. Just when we could maybe have had it on the following lap. Lose about half a second to a second. Massive slide. Car, I think, trying to let us through. Which I can understand him trying to do. Just could have done with backing off a bit more on the straight, maybe. Maybe he was in a good place or not. I got the perception that there was a car stationary in the corner, basically. So I tried to brake a little bit, and around the rear came. And this would have been where I think half a second closer we might have just had a chance, but never mind. All we got to do was just to loiter back here. Broke later than normal, right where I was thinking of turning in. I see a car not moving, rapidly approaching. Drop loads of frames, alright mate. Not sure what the cause is. We're on the final lap. It's a shame because it's a cracking race. Yeah, it looks like internet connection isn't keeping up with it. Sorry guys, because that was a really good ending. I don't know how well you saw it, but there was basically a stationary car at the end of the back straight on the turn in to the corner. I think they were trying to let the gaggle of leaders through, just fair enough, but they were very, very close to the racing line. And I was blinded a little bit by the rear of Theo's car. Very nearly lost it. And that then put us out of Theo's slipstream, which we'd spent 28 minutes trying to get into.
Check the flag. That's the end of the session.
I'm interested to have a look at that start actually as well, because the start was a bit mental. Felt like I got as tight as I could on the bum inside line, then got clipped by Stan, and then got clipped by somebody else who I think then spun out. See what happened. Craig got a blind of a start, but he was moving massively before anybody else. Get him moving. Or maybe not. He did about me, fraction ahead of me. So we're 3 wide here. I can't go any tighter. Craig goes through, and Stan just turns in on me. Looks just like, okay, I'm there. Then hits somebody else. Then somebody else hits me. I mean, I can't be any closer. Not sure who that was. I can't be any. Who's that? Is that Theo? No. Is that Stan? No. Who was it? It's somebody with a blinder, but I can't work out which car it is. Oh, Sebastian. I mean, he was just unlucky with Sebastian. I mean, there's nothing I could do about that there. I mean, I'm as tight as I possibly can be. I get hit by one car and I kept the tight line. I think Sebastian turned in a little bit to avoid the back of the of Erwin probably. I think he got a little wiggle and he bounced off me. There's nothing he could do, so Sebastian was just very unlucky. Oh, no worries, Stan. No worries. That was scary though. That was scary. Oh, on the first corner. Oh, no worries. It was a racing incident. It wasn't trying to attribute blame. It was a racing incident. But yeah, it was just like, hey, can't go any tighter. But we got away with it. Who didn't get away with it? Sebastian got unlucky. So that was as much as his fault as anything else, really. But again, just a racing incident. But man, towards the end of the race, we were pretty much 3 wide. I didn't have any overlap, but I was almost there. And oh wow, I thought you were going to clip the front of my car. I think you were battling either with Theo or Craig, I can't remember, Stan. But wow, it was very close. But that was an epic race, and I had the perfect camera view for most of it. I just couldn't get into your bloody slipstream. I dropped out of it, and I spent 28 minutes trying to get into your slipstream. And then right at the end of the race, there was a standing car at the end of the back straight trying to let us past. I think it was Redwan Lamati, so he was trying to let us all through, which is fair enough. But I just caught a quick glimpse of it as I came out from behind Theo's wing, and it looked like it was on my racing line, so I got this massive drift on and nearly died. Let's see if we can get a picture of that drift actually, because it was it's worth a replay if you can be bothered to stick around. I think that was when the frame rate dropped off massively. Hey, Craigie. But it's stabilised again now, so we'll go and try and have a look at the replays. Oh, that the back the parked car. So I just had no idea it was there, and I don't think he was on the racing line. But when you're doing 140 mile an hour, yeah, we did 140 mile an hour, and I pop out from behind, a little bit from behind Theo's car, and all I hear is yellow flag and see a car parked, and I'm thinking, ah. But yeah, we're just waiting for the replays to load up, and try and show you. I'll try and show you 2 things if you can be bothered to stay on, Stan. There was this very scary moment about 3 laps on the end where I finally got a bit of slipstream, and I thought you were going to have my nose. All good, it worked, but I was like, wow, that's scary. Hey, Stig. Your start was cracking. I got a good start, Craig. I mean, I got a really good start. Your start, though, whew, you nailed that, mate. You absolutely nailed it. Whose setup did you use? Because today's setup, that setup I had was good. And you've got to remember, I'm H-pattern shifting and heel and towing, which is a definite disadvantage. With flappy pedals, I can be half a second quicker. Oh, yeah. Obviously you found it good. Did you win, or were you? I think you won, didn't you? I think you managed to break away. That's right. I wasn't paying attention. I was just trying to keep up with the gaggle of drivers. Yeah, it was a good one. Now, which of these replays do I need? Yeah, it's going to be that one. Yeah, well, I was kind of, well, it wasn't tactical at all. I was just trying to keep up with you guys, and I was out of your slipstream. So every time I got on that back straight, you, all 4 of you, pulled out half a second on me, whilst I just sat there. Yeah, so it wasn't really tactical, but it was quite nice being out of that kind of melee. When I finally got into that slipstream, it was wow, it was scary. Oh, it was a good. You got. I think you did a good race, Craig. You got a cracking start, good race. I think you broke away at the right time when the gaggle of drivers started to fight. You just managed to sneak away and then get out of people being able to use your slipstream, and that was definitely to your advantage. Now let's see if we can find a scary moment. What lap is this? Lap 15. So it might have been a bit further back. Or was it this one? We're too far here. We're too far. Hold on. Let's go back a bit. Yes, this is it. I think we've got it here. Was that the parked car? Yeah, that's the parked car. Look, that's the parked car. Look where he is. Here's Theo. He's just about getting it, and this is where I see it. And now we're going to get some drift. So I dabbed the brakes, thinking, "Oh my God, I'm coming in fast because I've had a slipstream." Come on, guys. Opposite lock. Opposite lock. We're about full opposite lock now. We're pumping that throttle, feathering that the throttle. Still on the old opposite lock, look. It hasn't come back yet. It hasn't come back. Oh, there we go. And a bit of a wiggle onto the curb. Let's have that at full speed from the driver's viewpoint. So, I could have just seen it there, but I didn't see it there. I blindsided there. I see it. And it's just like, oh my God. Anyway, we survived that one. Let's go a little bit further back. That was a cracking race. See if we can get where I think I'm going to die because somebody's going to take the nose of my car off. I think this is where it is. No, not that one. A bit further back. Maybe a bit further. We play the whole race. Is this where I get the slip? No, it's a bit further back. No, try another lap. Maybe it's this one. Yes, I think it's this one. Yes, it's this one. Okay. So this is one again, and where it comes, I get a bit of a draft, and I actually decide, right, I'm going to try and push Erwin past whoever was ahead of Stan. Push Erwin past Stan and follow him through. But we're about 5 minutes from the end here, so I back out of the 3 wide. Back out of the 3 wide with an early brake. So I think that's Erwin on the inside, and then Stan's on the outside. Look, so let's go with the camera view. Stan, you're on the outside now. I can see a little bit of your bumper just poking there, and I give you plenty of space. And I'm thinking, oh, he's all right. We got overlap. He's not going to come across. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I was scared. I was scared. Let's get that top-down view. Here we go. Oh, little bit of rubs. It was a good one. It was a good one. I could see what you were doing, just like, ah! And then I outbraked myself, and I'm thinking, oh God, I'm going to take somebody out here, but I managed to hold on to it. Anyway, enough of my enjoying it. Guys, that was a cracking race at Stan. We had a bit of rubbing. It all came out okay. It was all cracking. I got the perfect camera angle, so you should all watch it again for all of the race, basically, the whole race. Unfortunate to Sebastian, who just came off worse with that T1 action. I think he tried to jink down the inside of Erwin, possibly, or maybe his back end kicked out slightly. I was quite tight. I wasn't turning towards him. We'll go and have a quick look at that as well. And I think he just he lost the back end, basically. So we can find that. Lap 1, tail end of lap 1. We can get a better angle here. Yeah, well, I think I had to play tactical. Theo gave me a cracking bump draft as well. Here it is. Here it is. So Stan, you get the all clear probably about here, but I think you got the all clear on the turn in. But yeah, I broke later. Anyway, we both survived. You gave Aaron a bit of a clip. I lost a lot of momentum. Sebastian's coming up my inside, and he's lost the back end. Look, the back end's coming out on him. He makes a little. I think he applies more steering lock to avoid airing because he's heading towards airing. Back end comes out on him, and he bumps off me, and then there's nothing you can do as a passenger after that. Let's go and judge the Craigie start. Yeah, let's go judge the Craigie start. Craigie. Of course, it doesn't show when you go green, I think. Oh, we've got the lights. All the lights go green for us. Yes, you can see the lights. Look, he times it perfectly. You've got the lights on the left. You can just see the lights on the left there, look. They're off now. Okay. Going red now. Just red. Final lights on. He's rolling, though. He is rolling. He is rolling. But he nailed it. He absolutely nailed it. Cracking start, Mr. COVID. The game does, if you want to... I don't think it was... yeah, not enough for a jump start. Well, no, go on and be honest, Craig. Was that tactical? That little bit of rolling? Because I know that the game has an allowance of how much you're allowed to move before it gives the jump start. I don't know how big the allowance is, but there's an allowance. Okay, well, I think definitely that fraction of movement probably helped you get a good bite, but you nailed it. If you actually look at the lights when they go green, you are on the move exactly at the time of the lights go green. Oh, look, you can see it. You can just see it. You nailed it. There they are. Fourth light. There's the fourth light. It's rolling. It's gone. You absolutely nailed it. It's a quality start, mate. Anyway, guys, that was a cracking race. Really enjoyed it. Sorry about the lagging. It hasn't dropped a single frame. It dropped 6,819 frames at some point. So sorry about that. So the upload will probably be a bit shonky just when it was getting exciting. But we had the replay to enjoy as well. Thank you very much for tuning in, sticking with it for so long. I'm going to have to say now, Rob, you can thank me for this track because I think I requested it. Rob chose the 911 and I said, I want this track. And I also kind of made sure one of the advantages of being admin, it was on a day I could race. So cheers, Rob, for letting it happen. That was a corker, an absolute corker. GT3s tomorrow. Cross your fingers, guys, that the rolling start isn't mental. Kind of nice to use them. I have to say, I think it's going to be bad. I think it depends if people turn up and do a practice, and it depends how hard people go. Whether we call that it's an 80-minute race and they're going hard for turn one is a bit risky. And you're working, sort of. You're smoking, mate. You're smoking. Smoking hot. Rob Thompson. And on that note, enjoy the rest of your evening.